Hi guys, and welcome back to another Gabbal cryptocurrency video where we trade by data and not by hype. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out daily technical analysis like this. So yeah, right now I am actually at a hotel, so I'm not sure if stable yung internet connection. So yeah, let me know guys if tingin yung stable yung aking connection ngayon. If hindi, yeah, let's try to do our best for tonight. But yeah, right now, we want to give you an update regarding the Bitcoin price action, both dito sa ating Bitcoin price action, both in the hourly, in the 4-hour time frame, as well as in the daily. We're going to dive in with the Bitcoin dominance. We are also going to check the Ethereum price action, the BNB price action, VeChain, and many more altcoins na inyong pwedeng isuggest. So if you want to do a specific day sa isang specific altcoin, just let me know down in the comment below. So yeah, titingnan ko dito. So yeah, right now, tinitingnan ko din siya actually dito sa phone. So tinitingnan ko yun yung mga comments ngayon. Mic palakasan. Sige, lakasan natin yung mic konti. Ayan. Mas okay na ba yung mic, guys? Yan. Hopefully, yung mic na yun okay na yan. So yeah, let's start with the Bitcoin price action muna for the short term. So right now, for the Bitcoin price, meron tayo actually dalawang scenarios na pwedeng makita ngayon. So, di ba previous analysis natin is we were following off from this. Ito, zoom in natin. So previously, let's look at this in the early time frame. So, di ba previously, we were expecting somewhat either a falling wedge or a bull flag. So if it's a bull flag, then we are going to see a movement to the upside. Unfortunately, we did not see a breakout, so that's why nagalagay tayo ng stop loss dyan if ever na mag-break siya to the downside. So yun, nakuha tayo ng downside movement. So yeah, nag-hit yung stop loss ko dyan, so wala na akong position ngayon kay Bitcoin. And right now, it went down actually to our support. Pero what's the next move for the Bitcoin price? So, yeah, let's talk about the next move for the Bitcoin price. Kasi I think there are two scenarios na pwedeng tingnan natin ngayon dito. So, first things first, ang pwede natin tingnan is actually this falling wedge. So, let's look at this in the 4-hour time frame or in the daily. Kasi if you're going to look at this both in the 4-hour time frame as well as the daily, you can actually see na it's possible that this might be a falling wedge. So, ayan no. If this is a falling wedge, then I think our next move is somewhat going to be movement to the downside. Pero, yeah, traditionally a falling wedge is a bullish trend reversal. Pero right now, if this breaks bearish, then our technical target for this is actually the 54.2k. Provided na meron tayong sell volume na makita dito sa breakout. So, and right now, yeah, I think we are starting to see a sell volume dito. So, it's possible na pwede siya mag-decline. Pero, ang gusto kong tingnan din dito is actually this other scenario na pwede natin tingnan, which is also a head and shoulders. So, yeah, let's try to draw the head and shoulders dito. So, let's delete the lines first and show you the head and shoulders na nag-form dito. So, yeah, let's delete mga previous analysis natin para makita natin na maayos yung ating head and shoulders. So, siguro, yeah, let's delete din this channel kasi tapos natin tayo dyan. So, right now, some people will say na we are seeing a head and shoulders movement dito. Ito guys, yung sinasabi nila head and shoulders. Ito, mayroon daw silang sinasabi na shoulders, head, and then shoulders. However, ang concern ko lang dito talaga is medyo maliit yung shoulder niya sa left para masabi nating complete na head and shoulders. So, that's why I'm thinking more of a falling wedge or let's say descending triangle yung aking tinitingnan dito. Kasi if you're going to plot this support, this support, I think it's a more mas magandang sabihin na this is a falling channel or descending triangle kasi yun nga, hindi maayos yung ating left shoulders para masabi nating 100% na head and shoulders pattern siya. So, ayan no. So, it's possible na pwede siyang falling wedge talaga. Or in the another cases, pwede din tong sabihin natin na falling channel. So, in that case, possible na mag-play si Bitcoin price sa ganyang movement. Ituloy niya pa din yung movement. So, di ba yung previous analysis natin dito, meron tayong descending channel na nag-break out. So, nakakuha tayo ng movement dyan, nag-long tayo dyan. Nag-take tayo ng partial profits. So, na-hit natin yung first resistance, which is this one. So, nag-take tayo ng partial profits. Di ba? Naalala nyo yan, guys. Di ba? Kahapon, nag-take ako ng profits dyan. And then, before that, yung next movement natin was, we were expecting na possible na umakit siya. Pero yun nga, it broke bearish. Pero right now, we are starting to follow this falling wedge nga. So, right now, It's possible na mag-consolidate din si Bitcoin. And yeah, at as of this moment, wala pa tayong panibagong trade ngayon kasi yeah, wala pa tayong big opportunity right now for the Bitcoin price. And yun nga, what we want to do is to trade pag may magandang opportunity. So if wala magandang opportunity, then yeah, hindi natin siya papasukan. We play safe dito, guys. Alam ko meron din sa inyo risk taker. You could say na you could follow that head and shoulders. Yun nga lang, hindi maayos yung left shoulders para sa akin. So yeah, I would follow this falling channel or falling wedge if ako tatanungin nyo. So yeah, that's for the Bitcoin price. So what will be the next move dito if mag-break tayo? So if this breaks to the downside, yun nga, 54K yung ating target or 50.2K if you're going to talk about that. So yan, 54K. But if this breaks bullish, then our next target would be actually back. Will actually be back at the top of the channel pa din or top of the wedge. So either way, yung ating bullish scenario is still the same target pa din, which is the previous all-time high, the $67,000 US. And you can actually see na this area is also a strong resistance area din. So right now, ito yung ating tinitingnan dito. Let's look at this in daily time frame. So in the daily time frame, you can actually see na nag-reset na massively ating RSI. So that is a good thing. So may mga nagsasabi na, oh no, pababa na siya, bear market na ba? No, it's not. If you're going to look at this in the daily time frame, nag-overbought kasi tayo dito. So if you're going to ask na healthy ba ang pullback ngayon? Yes, that is very healthy. So if you're going to look at this in the 50-day moving average, you can see na sobrang layo na natin. And usually, the Bitcoin price always go back to the 50-day moving average. So regardless kung saan tayo pumunta. So if you're going to ask me, it's not a bear market, this is just a normal dip. Kasi look at the historical data. If you're going to look at this, whenever na Bitcoin is overbought, we usually go back to the 50-day moving average. So ayun no, 50-day, 50-day, 50-day. So ayun no, yung huling balik natin doon, yung huling dip natin, we went back to the 50-day moving average. So yeah, I think it's just for us to reset our indicator back to the 50-day moving average. So in that case, if let's say bumaba to dito, then ang magiging strategy ko dito, guys, is maglalagay ako ng panibagong position both in spot and futures. So yun yung aking mangyayari dito, guys, ha. Maglalagay ako ng buy orders at the $55,000 for spot wallet. Maglalagay din ako at the 52.5K. That could be a viable area. And yeah, 55 and 52.5K. And then maglalagay ako ng, siguro, mag-add ako ng spot wallet dito ngayon for the Bitcoin price. So yun yung aking position dito for both in the spot wallet. Now when it comes to futures, wala pa tayong possible na futures opportunity. Ang maganda i-trade for futures is yung mga ganitong movement to, guys. Yung mga ganitong movement, like itong breakout to. This breakout. If nag-break tayo dyan, then that's a good long opportunity for futures trading. So ngayon, yun yung ating aabangan if magkaroon tayo ng breakout. And that would be a good opportunity for the futures trading. So, di ba yung ginawa natin last time, nag-long tayo dito, and you can see na we were up at least 100% dun sa previous trade natin mula dito. Nag-add lang tayo ng panibagong position along the way. So yeah, right now, for futures trading, wala muna akong futures trading position out unless magkaroon tayo ng ganitong movement ulit. And yeah, magkaroon ng breakout, mag-add tayo ng futures trading. Pero for spot wallet, partial buy now, 55,000 and the 52.5K. So yun yung aking strategy dito, guys. So yeah, that is for the Bitcoin price both in the hourly and in the daily as well as in the 4-hour time frame. So tingnan natin yung ating comments down below. May hawak ka pa rin ba na BTC and Ethereum sa spot wallet mo? Shoutout kay Alan Clemente. Yup, meron pa din ako. So yung kakasabi ko lang, guys, kanina, dadagdagan ko yung aking spot wallet position. So yeah, meron din talaga akong meron pa din talaga akong spot wallet. Actually, karamihan ng pera ko is nasa spot wallet. May nagtatanong din, how much na liquidate mo? Wala pa actually na liquidate ngayon. So yeah. Ang strategy kasi natin, guys, dito, always set a stop loss at least siguro negative 7% to 10%. Yun yung aking maximum stop loss. Pero yeah, wala pa akong naliliquidate ever since nung naliquidate ako nung baguhan ako. Pero yeah, wala pa akong liquidation dito. Wala pa akong naliliquidate. VeChain daw, sige, we are going to look at VeChain, sige. And guys, if you want to support the channel, you can actually leave a donation dito sa ating YouTube Super Chat. Just click the $sign down below. So, meron dyan $sign sa ating YouTube Super Chat. So, if you want to donate dito sa ating dito sa ating channel, then you can actually give a donation dito. And yeah, shoutout sa ating mga sponsors and affiliates, which is Bingbon. So, if you want to trade Bitcoin with the lowest fees possible, I highly suggest you trade it with Bingbon as well as in Phoenix, Pero yeah, maganda kay Bing Bon kasi mas mura yung Bitcoin trading fees dito. And yeah, pwede kayo mag-copy trade if you want to join a copy trading. So yeah, that is for the Bitcoin price. We are seeing Ethereum, we are seeing SHIB, and yeah, Cardano, Matic, and Axie Infinity. Sige. Let's look at the Bitcoin dominance before we dive into any altcoin. So, just a quick update sa ating Bitcoin dominance. Our technical target diba previously is itong previous resistance. Pero right now, we are seeing this dump sa ating dominance. And we all know, guys, if the dominance is going up, remember, iba yung dominance sa USD chart, ha? Dominance is for us to determine yung performance ng coin. So, if yung dominance is pataas, Bitcoin would perform better. And by better, hindi ibig sabihin ng aakyat. Ibig sabihin ng better, it would mean na Bitcoin is going to be healthier. So let's say pataas yung dominance pero nagde-dip si Bitcoin. Ang mangyayari sa altcoins, mas malakas yung dip niya. Pero if let's say pababa yung dominance tapos nagde-dip si Bitcoin, yung dip ng altcoins is mas konti. So yun yung difference ng pumping and declining Bitcoin dominance. So yun nga, if the dominance is increasing, Bitcoin would perform better. Pero if the dominance is decreasing, altcoins would perform better. So right now, ang nangyari actually dito, nagkaroon tayo ng support dito kay Bitcoin dominance dito sa area na yan. Nag-break tayo and yan, nagkaroon ng support. Looking at the RSI, though hindi ko siya masyado ginagamit yung RSI dito sa Bitcoin dominance. Pero yeah, nag-oversold tayo dito sa RSI. So yeah, right now, I think it's pretty much moving sideways if you're going to ask me. Kasi look at this. If you're going to look at this in the daily time frame, you can see na this is still moving sideways, guys. Ayan, no. Nag-bounce. So, possible na umakit tayo dyan and yeah, retest natin. Pero, yun nga guys, if nag-break tayo dito to the downside, then yeah, that is an altcoin season. So, right now, if mag-break tayo dito to the downside, then yeah, altcoin season tayo, guys. So, let's dive into Ethereum first. So, before we head into any other altcoin. So, yeah, right now, Ethereum, ito yung ating pina-follow previously kay Ethereum, diba? Kasi diba kay Ethereum, meron tayong ascending channel and yun nga, ito yung ascending channel na sinusundan natin. We were following this and nagkaroon tayo actually ng symmetric triangle, ito. And diba sabi ko sa inyo, wala tayong buy volume sa breakout natin. So, in that case, if walang buy volume, you should take partial profits along the way and mag-isa tayo ng stop loss at the point of breakout. So, ito guys, nangyari. Nag-breakout and then nag-hit yung stop loss natin kasi yun nga, walang buy volume. Nag-take ako ng partial profit din dito. And yung aking overall futures trading position, naalala nyo guys, diba, yung aking long position kay Ethereum, nag-start ako at the 3,000 US dollars. Dito ako nag-open ng long position, umakit tayo dyan, nag-bounce off, nag-break, nag-add tayo ng panibagong long position, take profit, bounce, add ng panibagong long position, take profit, and then bounce, and then nag-add tayo ng panibagong long position, pero yun nga, nag-decline siya dyan, so naglagay tayo ng stop loss. So in that case, nag-close yung ating position ngayon kay Ethereum, yung overall Ethereum position natin. And if siguro nasabayan yung aking trade noon, I think you have been up approximately, let's see kung gano'ng kataas yung ating nakuha ang profits noon if you're going to follow this. In spot wallet alone, that is 42% pa lang. So, in spot wallet yun. Pero ako guys, usually ginagawa ko is 7x. So, 7 times 42%. So, yeah, roughly 294 or roughly 300% yung aking profit dito for the Ethereum price action ever since buying dun sa breakout. And yeah, so far okay naman yung Ethereum position doon. And diba, yung latest analysis ko dito guys is, yung latest gagawin ko is, if mag-break itong support na yan, then ika-close ko Ethereum position ko. So right now, nag-close na Ethereum position ko kasi look at that. Nag-break na siya. So wala na ako ngayon Ethereum position. So ang mangyayari ngayon dito sa gagawin ko is, spot wallet muna habang nag-aabang tayo ng dip. So if you're going to look at this in the daily time frame, and let's open the 50-day moving average. You can see na malayo din tayo sa 50-day moving average. So, if makakuha tayo ng dip, that is very normal pa din. So, in that case, mag-add ako ng panibagong spot wallet kay Ethereum both siguro at the 3.8k, at the 3.6k, and yeah, roughly around this area. Maganda sa 50-day moving average. So, 3.6, 3.8, and then partial buy now. So, yun yung gagawin ko dito kay Ethereum. And yeah, for futures trading, wala pa tayong opportunity dito. Remember, ang sinasabi ko sa inyo guys, mag-futures trading tayo if meron tayong magandang opportunity, which is dito. So, yun yung magandang opportunity, breakout, dun maganda mag-long. So, yun nga yung ating opportunity dito for Ethereum. So, right now, spot wallet muna habang wala pa tayong futures opportunity dito kay Ethereum. Let's look at other coin. May nag-suggest dito ng Cardano. Sige, let's look at Cardano. And VeChain. Siguro, since nandito na tayo kay VeChain, let's follow VeChain. So, ito guys, yung previous analysis natin kay VeChain, you can see na we actually played our technical analysis exactly as predicted. So, you can see na, ayun no, you can see na, if nag-long position ka dyan, then yeah, you would actually been in profits. And look at this, yung ating technical support is actually this red area in yung ating previous analysis. And yeah, it's playing out exactly as predicted pa din guys. So, congratulations if you have been following our analysis dito kay VeChain. And yeah, so far so good tayo dito kay VeChain. It's just that, yun nga, nag-dip yung ating crypto market. And yeah, look at that bounce. Ayun o, nag-bounce tayo dyan. Siguro maganda mag-add ng position sa spot wallet. I think we are going to consolidate dito. Possible na mag-decline pa siya kasi look at this. The RSI is not yet oversold. So indicating, it's going to indicate na pwede pa siya actually mag-dip lower. And wala pa tayong signs of a bullish trend reversal. So, yeah, right now, ang magandang gawin dito is mag-add ng panibagong spot wallet position dito kay VeChain. So, right now, I think VeChain is going to have a strong consolidation between this area around the 12 cents. So, 12 cents is actually a good area to watch out for VeChain. So, yeah, that is for VeChain price action. Let's look at Cardano naman. So, let's look at ADA-USD. I think Kraken yung maganda. So, yeah, this is for Cardano. And you can see na Cardano is actually still playing our analysis, diba? So, if you have been following the channel for a very long time, we all know that Cardano has this habit of consolidating for a very long time before seeing a massive pump. So, I know, consolidate, pump, consolidate, pump, consolidate, pump, consolidate, pump. And right now, Cardano is actually in that similar area pa din ng consolidation. So, right now, we are at the similar consolidation area. So, right now, I think Cardano is going to consolidate pa. So, maganda remember guys, if a coin is consolidating for a very long time, then dun maganda mag-buy ng, or magbodega ng coin sa spot wallet. So, yeah, ako personally, bodega lang ako ng bodega ng Cardano dito. Alam nyo guys, marami, di ba alam ko may iba sa inyo nakaalam na marami akong Cardano. So, nagbobodega lang ako ever since, kailan ba yung first Cardano ko? I think it's around the 4 cents area. So, dito ako una nag-buy ng Cardano. And yeah, sa ngayon dagdag lang ako ng dagdag. Nag-take ako ng partial profits dito at the $2.36 area. So, right now, for the Cardano, I think, yeah, we're going to consolidate pa further. So, yeah, we are going to see a strong support at the $1.89 US. And, yeah, siguro, hodl lang. You can see na parang stable coin yung galon ni Cardano, diba? So, yeah, I don't expect much pump yet for Cardano. Pero what you can actually do is you can swing trade this. Let's say, you can buy at the support, sell at the resistance, support, resistance, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Yun yung pwede nyo gawin kay Cardano. Pero right now, I don't think na may magandang or big opportunity right now for Cardano. So let's look at the comments again. Thanks, Gobeltris Tormes. Shoutout sa'yo. Axis Boss Gab. Salamat sa mga TA. Sige, let's look at Axie Infinity. So, ito din Axie Infinity, isa din sa mga coin na very bullish ako. Kasi yun nga, just like Cardano, Axie Infinity has this habit of consolidating for a very long time. And guys, ang ganda ng TA natin pa din dito. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Very accurate pa din yung TA natin ngayon. So, remember guys, hindi ko siya ginagalaw before this video. Ang ginagawa ko dito is kung ano yung previous TA natin, ilalagay natin, and then sa next slide, ilalagay natin yung previous TA. And then nakikita natin yung ating previous TA nag-play out exactly as predicted. So, yeah. You can see na, just like Cardano, Axie Infinity has this habit of consolidating for a very long time. So, diba, lagi ko sinasabi sa inyo, if you're going to look for a coin na may magandang opportunity, look for a coin that is consolidating for a very long time. So, let's look at this. You can see na, Axie Infinity is still in this consolidation. And, di ba, sa previous video ko, sabi ko, we are only going to flip bullish with Axie Infinity if ma-break natin itong $143 US. So, yeah, right now, di pa natin siya na-break. So, yeah, I expect more consolidation dito kay Axie Infinity. And, yeah, if ma-break natin yan, as usual, yung similar target pa din natin. Yung previous analysis natin, our technical target for Axie Infinity is $170 US. So, yeah, $170 US yung ating next target pa din. And yeah, hindi nagbabago yung ating analysis. Kung ano yung previous analysis natin, yun pa din. Expect more consolidation. You can actually swing trade this. you could actually buy at the support, sell at the resistance. Our technical support right now is the 116 US dollars, and our technical resistance is the 141 or 142 US dollars. So, yung aking tinitingnan for Axie pa din, so similar pa din, and yeah, iwanan natin tong analysis natin, and let's see sa ating next video kung ano yung mangyayari dyan. Thanks Tobanet TV for the donation. Thanks Ron J. Samson. VRA token source. Sige, let's look at VRA. VRA USD. I'm assuming meron siya dito. So, yeah, let's look at VRA. So, this is VRA. Let's look at the RSI. Looking at this in the 4-hour time frame, nag-overbought tayo dito kay VRA. But, let's look at the moving averages. So, let's look at historical data niya. So, if you're going to look at VRA at the first glance, VRA is bullish whenever we are above the 50 moving average in the 4-hour time frame. So, look at this. Support, bounce, support, bounce, support, bounce. And right now, we are playing that similar move, support, bounce. So, I think VRA is going to consolidate, or possible na it's just for us to go back to the 50 moving average. It's just to retest. Kasi look at this. Yun nga, may habit si VRA na bumabalik siya sa 50 moving average. Look at the historical data. Historical data niya, it always goes back to the 50 moving average. So, yeah, right now, VRA, I think it's going to go back to the 50 moving average. So, yeah, siguro that would be a good buying opportunity if, let's say, bumalik tayo dito sa ating 50 moving average, then that would be a good entry opportunity for VRA. So, yun yung maganda tingnan dito for VRA. Thanks, Spiderman, for the donation. SHIB. Sige, let's talk about SHIB. Alam ko ito yung maraming gustong magtanong. So, ano ba yung previous analysis natin kay SHIB? FTX ba yung ginamit natin nun? Hindi si FTX. I think it's Binance. Yeah, it's Binance. So, ito. So, tingnan nyo guys yung previous analysis natin kay SHIB. And, yeah. So, let's do a quick recap sa previous analysis natin kay SHIB before we head into any more update dito. So, our previous analysis with SHIB is, if you're going to look at this, naalala niyo yung time na sinabi ko dati na alam ko na andito si SHIB nun nung hindi pa nagbe-breakout. May nag-suggest dati na if maganda mag-invest kay SHIB, tapos nung nakita natin to, sabi natin, maganda yung tingnan yung chart kasi if you're going to look at that, it's consolidating for a very long time. It's just a matter of time kung kailan tayo makita ng pump. And we all know, the longer na yung consolidation, dun mas mataas yung ating pump. So, yeah, for SHIB, you can see na SHIB has been consolidating for a very long time, and the moment na na-break natin siya, we saw a massive pump, and then after that, nagtatanong, kailan ba magkakaroon ng correction for SHIB? So, yung previous analysis natin, we saw this bearish divergence. You can see na, yung ating previous analysis, you can see na meron tayong bearish divergence. So, that would indicate na meron tayong bearish trend reversal. So, nangyari bearish trend reversal. So, right now, what's next for Shiba Inu? So, let's look at this very closely. So, if ito yung aking philosophy dito sa mga breakout, if let's say we went above the previous all-time high, then ang pwede natin gawin next is we are going to look at the Fibonacci Retracement. So, yeah, right now we have two Fibonacci Retracement na pwede nating sundan. So, first is yung overall Fibonacci Retracement if you're going to follow this in the daily time frame. So, in the daily time frame, you can see na yung ating Fibonacci Retracement has been playing exactly dito. So, meron tayo actually 618 na resistance. So, ayun you can see na 618 played out a very crucial role dito sa Shiba Inu. So, right now, what's the next target for Shiba Inu? So, right now, ang kailangan niya mangyari is at tomorrow at 8 AM, kailangan niya mag-close above this area. So, if nag-close tayo dyan above this area, then ang next target for SHIB would actually be the 7790 area. So, you can see na itong area. Actually, 7771. You can see na 771 is yung ating next target for SHIB. So, yun yung ating next target dito. Possible na mag-consolidate. Possible din na mag-resist siya dyan. So, possible na mag-consolidate. Pero remember, It's not yet confirmed, not unless magkaroon tayo ng daily candle close above this 5002. So, yun yung kailangan tingnan for SHIB. Kailangan niya ng daily candle close at 8 a.m. tomorrow para masabi natin we are still going to continue to the upside. But we have one concern dito. The volume is declining. So, for me kasi, mas maganda na if magkakaroon ng breakout, mas maganda na mas maraming volume. Pero if in cases na konti yung buy volume, that is not a good thing. If mas konti yung buy volume niya, then that could sometimes lead to a fake out, or sometimes that's going to consolidate. So, yun nga, I think you can see na the buy volume is declining, and that's not a good thing, guys. So, I think in that case, less people are now investing in SHIB. If i-compare mo siya ng breakout dito, maraming tao nag-invest dyan, pero look at this, the volume is declining, indicating na umunti yung buyers ngayon. So, kung tatanungin nyo kung maganda pa ba humabol kay SHIB, I don't think so. If merong, siguro kung gusto mo lang mag-trade lang for fun, then yes, you can do it. Pero, looking at the technicals, it doesn't look healthy na ngayon. I think that is overbought. Let's look at the RSI. Yeah, it's overbought. And look at this. Ito din yung hindi maganda tingnan. Ito yung pinaka-ayaw ko tingnan sa chart, which is the price is increasing. You can see na increasing yung, lagay natin yung line. You can see the price is increasing, but the RSI is declining. And we all know, guys, na an increasing price with a declining RSI is a bearish trend reversal. So that is not what we want to see dito kay SHIB in that case. Look at this. Volume's declining, RSI is declining. Well, ano pa ba yung pwede natin tingnan dito na chart? I'm not sure if pwede natin tingnan yung MACD. Let's look at this in another chart. Let's load a different chart layout. Let's use our investment chart. And, yan yung the same actually. Let's use different chart. Load chart layout. Momentum chart. Ito yung maganda. We have here the MACD. So, let's look at SHIB, INU, USD, Binance. So far, for when it comes to MACD, okay pa din siya actually. Pero when it comes to RSI, the RSI is not looking good for Shiba Inu. So, yeah, I think this is a 50-50, pero yun nga, meron tayong dalawang indicators na nagsasabi na bearish siya. Isa lang yung nagsasabi na bullish, which is yung MACD. So, yeah, siguro maging cautious na kayo dito sa next movement ni SHIB. Siguro take partial profits dito kay SHIB if I were you. Let's look at the comments again. Adat tulog, waiting for the pump. Ako din, nag-aabang din ako doon na matagal na. And guys, if you want to support the channel, you can actually leave a donation dito sa ating YouTube Super Chat. Meron tayong $sign down below. And yeah, if you want to support the channel, just click that YouTube Super Chat button. And guys, I think all-time high tayo sa viewers natin ngayon. Meron tayong 406 viewers dito sa channel ngayon. SLP naman, sige. Let's look at SLP. Alam ko marami din nag-aabang ng SLP. As usual, SLP. Maganda tingnan si Binance chart when it comes to SLP. Let's look at SLP. I think ang maganda tingnan kay SLP when it comes to charting, let's use this MA chart for SLP. SLP USD. I think Binance yung ating ginagamit. Yep, Binance. So looking at this in the 4-hour time frame, remember we are only bullish with SLP if we are above the 100 moving average. So right now we are below. You can see na SLP is currently below, so this would mean that we are still pretty much bearish. Pero yun nga, dominance is actually not, I think dominance is moving sideways if you're going to ask me. So yeah, kung anong galaw ni Bitcoin, yun yung magiging I don't think na same siya. Let's try to zoom out. Let's look at the RSI. RSI is not overbought nor oversold, so possible na mag-consolidate. Yeah, RSI is not overbought nor oversold, so consolidation siya. Let's look at this in the daily time frame, and let's look at the 20-day. Yeah, I think SLP is still bearish. We tried to break out dito. You can see na, meron tayong actually pagta-try ng breakout, niretest natin siya, pero that led to a fake out. And yeah, I think SLP is still bearish pa sa ngayon, so not much pa din to talk about with SLP. So yeah, remember, we are only going to flip bullish with SLP. And look at this. Ngayon ko lang to actually napansin na, look at this, guys. If mag-decline pa lalo si SLP, let's say bumaba siya, pero look at the RSI, yung strength ng SLP is currently increasing. So if mag-decline pa to lalo, okay lang siya na bumaba. Pero look at the RSI. And we all know na a declining price with an increasing RSI is a bullish trend reversal. So I think this is somewhat showing some of a good sign. Good sign lang siya, pero it's not yet confirmed, not unless we form that bullish divergence. Pero sa ngayon kasi hindi pa siya na-form, so it's not yet confirmed. So right now, yeah, I think this is a good opportunity if let's say mag-form tayo ng bullish divergence in the 4-hour time frame. May ba magtatanong, gumagana ba yung technical analysis kay SLP? Well, yes, let's look at this in the 4-hour time frame. You can see, let's try to use our previous analysis kay SLP para maipakita natin kung paano natin siya nilalaro dati. And guys, if you want to trade SLP, pwede nyo siya actually trade kay MEXC, kasi kay MEXC, dun mo pwede i-swing trade si SLP. Meron silang futures trading, unlike kay Binance, walang futures trading kay SLP. So yeah, MEXC is the best platform when it comes to NFT token trading. So yeah, let's talk about SLP. You can see na SLP, you can actually swing trade this. You can actually buy when the RSI is below the 30 threshold. Look at this. Pag below the 30 threshold, that is a good buying opportunity. Pero when we reach the 70 threshold, that is a good selling opportunity. And yeah, pretty much the same. Buy and then sell, buy and then sell. Now, how is that going to correlate? You can see na this below the 30 threshold, that is a good buying opportunity. 70 threshold, selling opportunity. Look at this, buy opportunity, sell opportunity. You can see na nagmamatch yung ating analysis dito. So, you can see na swing tradable opportunity pa din talaga si SLP. So, it's just a matter of swing trading opportunity lang talaga. And how are you going to play it? So, look at that, 70 threshold, 30 threshold, and then 70 threshold. You can see na, you can still swing trade SLP pa din, kahit papano. So, if you want to make money out of SLP, you can actually still do that. So, yeah, yun yung aking ginagawa previously kay SLP. Pero sa ngayon, hindi ko pa siya natatrade kasi, matagal natin siya hindi fina-follow. And when it comes to bullish and bearish divergences, you can see na this is an example. Let's look at prior examples kay SLP. I think maganda tingnan is ito. Yung mga massive pumps nila. Look at this. Declining price, increasing RSI. That is a signal for a bullish trend reversal. So nag-pump siya. It played out exactly. Another movement dito kay SLP. Siguro ito, declining price, increasing RSI, that is a bullish trend reversal. So you can see na technical analysis is still possible pa din kay SLP. It's just a matter of how are you going to swing trade SLP. So yun yung siguro yung kailangan nyo lang intindihin na hindi ibig sabihin na pababa yung price, hindi mo na siya pwede pagkakitaan. Pwede pa din talaga, guys. Look at this, meron din dito isa pang opportunity. Declining price, increasing RSI, nakakita tayo ng pump. So yeah, you can see na it's a very swing tradable opportunity. Isa pa, declining price, increasing RSI, pump. So nakikita nyo guys, 'di ba? May pattern siya. You can still play with the RSI. And right now, ito yung pinakamalaking opportunity kay SLP, which is yun nga, in the bigger time frame. Let's clear the chart, remove drawings. You can see na dito kay SLP, if mag-decline pa siya lalo at yung RSI niya still increasing, then that is a good opportunity for SLP. So right now, yun natin kailangan tingnan in the daily time frame. Thanks, John Ernest Doronio, for the donation. Pwede din pa TA ng Pancake Swap, sir. Saan ba siya pwede TA? Not sure kasi kung saan siya eh. Live ba to or pre-recorded? It's live. Hindi ako nag-stop loss kaya hindi na-liquidate sa akin. Buti na lang, nag-bounce pa din. Guys, always make it a habit na mag-set kayo ng stop loss regardless. Always secure your capital. Hamilton or Max Verstappen? Di ko alam eh. Let's look at other analysis, FTM. Sige, let's look at FTM. And guys, if you want to support the channel, you can actually leave a donation at the dollar sign down below. So yeah, if you want to support the channel, just click the dollar sign. FTM. Sige, let's look at FTM. So FTM, you can see na in the daily time frame, it's not looking good. You can see na FTM is increasing, the price is increasing, but the RSI is declining. That is not good for any coins, guys. Indicating na that is due for a correction na. Pag ganyan. Possible na mag-decline siya. Ano ba yung pwede natin tingnan? I think 100 moving average yung maganda tingnan dito for FTM in that case. So, yeah, right now, if you want to invest in FTM, I don't think it's a good time to invest ngayon. But I think it's a good time to take profits ngayon kay FTM. You can see na, ayun, no? That's not good. And you can actually see na meron din tayo actually rising wedge. So in that case, if this breaks to the downside, ang technical target natin would be this bottom of the wedge. So yeah, let's change the colors lang para pwede natin siya balikan in the future. Let's change this to white. And yeah, let's use our different chart. Let's use the swing trading chart para pwede natin siyang balikan. Kasi I think maganda to i-swing trade, si FTM. So, let's look at FTM, USD, Binance, and yeah, in the daily time frame, increasing price, declining RSI, that is a signal for a bearish trend reversal to the downside. And then this is a rising wedge. Ang technical target would be the bottom of the wedge. Though pwede siya mag-continue pa din, and that could still continue the bearish divergence. So possible na umakit pa din siya at the same time yung RSI is nagde-decline. We saw that happen with the Bitcoin price. Kasi if you're going to look at this, meron din tayong similar movement na ganun. Look at this, increasing price, declining RSI. Let's look at the RSI. The RSI is rapidly declining while the price is increasing. So that is possible. So ayan o. Diba, ganun yung nangyari kay Bitcoin. So yeah, that is the similar movement. So possible na mag-bounce off pa din siya dyan. Possible na umakit pa din. Pero yun nga, this general movement, if you're going to ask me, this is a bearish trend reversal. So if this breaks bullish, then our technical target would be by getting the height of this wedge and then lagi natin sa possible point of breakout. Let's look at comments again. Thanks, Alan Clemente. Masarap ba kape sa Whitebeard? Yup, actually masarap. Gusto ko actually bumalik dun sa Siargao. I think, I'm not sure when yung next flight ko. I think next flight ko is around next week or next week. Pero yung, sa ngayon wala pa ako sa bahay. Kung swing trade, is it better to use 1 hour time frame? Depende actually kung ano yung identity nyo when it comes to trading. Ako kasi, ang swing trading ko, I actually use 4-hour time frame when it comes to swing trading. So, if you want to swing trade, I think mas maganda na gamitin si 4-hour time frame. If let's say busy kang tao and then kailangan mo ng time sa gabi, yeah, I would use the 4-hour time frame instead. Thanks, Thea Kaliva for the donation. Boss, kwento ka naman sa love life mo. Wala nga eh. Send love life. XRP. Sige, maganda din tanungan si XRP. Matagal natin actually hindi siya na-check, no? XRP USD. Let's look at the Bitstamp chart. And look at this. XRP, we are still playing this Fibonacci Retracement. You can see na yung ating previous analysis is still showing. You can see na yung ating strong support is actually this 98 cents, and we actually bounce off exactly dyan sa area na yan. Let's look at this in the 4-hour time frame. Yeah, you can see na nag-oversold na tayo kay XRP. Let's hide the Fibonacci Retracement and let's look at the movement. So you can see yung ating previous analysis, it's still here. So you can see na yun nga, nag-breakdown tayo. So I think pwede tayo mag-consolidate below this area. So in that case, ang magiging consolidation area na pwede natin tingnan is actually this area na yan. So, between the 95 cents up until the $1 area. So, yun yung ating titingnan for XRP. Meron ba tayo ibang opportunity? I don't think so. I don't think so may malaking opportunity right now. Let's look at this in the daily time frame. Actually, I think XRP is forming a symmetric triangle. Ayan, no. I think meron tayong symmetric triangle. I think this is an opportunity. So, in that case, yeah. I think ito yung maganda i-monitor ngayon kay XRP. If, let's say, possible na gumalaw siya dyan. Pero I doubt na this is a very good. I think di ba maganda tong symmetric triangle na yan. I think pwede pa siya mag-decline kasi wala pa tayong whole body candle dyan eh. So, yeah. Siguro, monitor pa din XRP in the coming days. Thanks, Daniel, for the donation. Maganda pa sa Siargao. Yup, sobrang ganda. So, I highly recommend if gusto nyo mag-bakasyon. Yeah, Siargao, Boracay. Yeah. Solana or Alice? Sol. Speaking of Solana, let's give you a quick update sa Solana. So, actually, yung previous analysis natin, no, meron pala tayong previous analysis kay Sol, which is yun nga, may falling wedge. And nag-breakout tayo kay falling wedge. And yeah, nakita tayong movement to the upside. So, right now, what's next for Sol? Well, we can actually see na meron tayong double top na nag-form. Possible na that's a possible double top. So, in that case, ano ba yung magiging target nito? Well, maganda tingnan muna yung RSI kasi yeah, pwede pa siya actually mag-decline. You can see na meron tayong increasing price, declining RSI, that is a bearish signal. So, indicating na pwede tayong mag-decline. So, what is the target for this Solana price action? This is double top. Then, our bearish target is by getting the height of this double top. And then, again, that's a possible point of breakout. Possible na bumaba siya at $165. So, yeah. I think that is an opportunity for Sol. So, yeah, titingnan natin for Sol. I think that is a good buying opportunity. Thanks for the donation, June. Sino si Paul Donato? Harmony 1. Oo nga, sige. Ang dami nagkasuggest ng Harmony 1. So, 1 USD. Let's look at the Binance chart. Uy! Guys, ang ganda nito. Ngayon ko lang actually nakita. So, yung ating previous analysis kay Harmony 1 is, ang technical target natin is the Fibonacci Retracement of 35 cents. And look at that, we met our target exactly as predicted. So, yeah, ang galing. Ngayon ko lang actually nakita. So, yeah, I think that's a good take profit opportunity na kay Harmony 1. Siguro feel ko ang dami na take profit dyan kasi look at that. Yung previous analysis natin, no, nag-play out siya exactly. So, siguro ang dami doon nag-take profit at the 35 cents. Let's say mag-decline si Bitcoin, possible na mag-consolidate siya between the 23 cents up until the 35 cents. So, right now yung ating maganda tingnan dito. Let's look at this in the RSI. Well, sa RSI, you can see na meron pala tayong increasing price. So, ito increasing price, declining RSI, that is a bearish trend reversal. So, yeah, nakita tayo ng downward movement. So, I think a good target dito is the 50 moving average in the 4-hour time frame. So, yun yung maganda tingnan dito. But yeah, it's not oversold. So, possible na mag-decline pa. And there are still no bullish trend reversals yet. So, yeah, sa ngayon, wala pang good opportunity for Harmony 1. I think this is good for spot wallet if you want to invest with Harmony 1. Pero if let's say, actually nakuha na tayo ng bounce. So, yeah, let's see in the coming days kung ano pwede mangyari dyan. Let's look at this in the early time frame naman. Kay early time frame, you can see na oversold tayo dito sa early time frame. Nag-play din yung bearish divergence eh. So, yeah. You can see na nag-bounce off tayo dyan. And yeah, umakit siya. I think pwede tayo mag-consolidate muna dito in the coming days. Kasi ang laki ng dinip natin. So, yeah, ang maganda mangyari is magkaroon ang maganda mangyari dito kay Sol is kay Harmony 1, dapat mag-decline siya further while the RSI is increasing. If nangyari yung ganon, then in that case, that is a bullish trend reversal signal. So in that case, if nagkaroon tayo ng bullish divergence, then yeah, that is a bullish trend reversal. So ngayon, wala pa tayong ganong movement kay Harmony 1. So, yeah, siguro abang-abang lang tayo dun. Cardano tapos na din tayo, Axie Infinity tapos na din tayo. So if you want to check that one out, you can actually scroll back dito sa ating live. Thanks Sancho. Sancho, sabi ni J. Ruzik, short god. Sige nga. Si Sancho, isa din yun sa sa mga maaga din sa crypto. If di nyo alam. Sige, 1 inch USD. Ano prefer nyo guys? Binance or Coinbase? Pero I think mas maganda si Binance. Ang taas nito Ngayon ko lang ito nakita itong 1 inch na ito So ano ba yung next movement kay 1 inch? So since this is, let's go back. I think that is I think that's a new all-time high, no? So if that is a new all-time high, what would be the next target dito? So, diba, as usual, yung philosophy ko dito, if it's an all-time high, what we would do is we are going to plot a Fibonacci retracement. So this is the Fibonacci retracement. So ito yung ating technical set, pwede natin tingnan for 1 inch. Isin natin to. Oops. So, ang technical target ni 1 inch is actually the 7.8 cents. You can see na yun yung Fibonacci resistance. So 7.8 cents yung ating technical target for 1 inch. Pero right now, yeah, looking at this in the 4-hour time frame, nag-overbought siya. So it's not a good buying nor selling opportunity. Though yeah, maganda din actually siya is-sell kasi look at that. Overbought tayo. Looking at this in the early time frame, bumalik na tayo sa below the 70 threshold. So that would mean na it's not a good nor selling opportunity na ngayon for 1 inch. Kasi look at that, below the 70 threshold na ulit. Siguro if natsyempohan mo tong above the 70 threshold, ayan no. If dito ka nag-short nung above the 70, yeah, then that's a good selling opportunity. Pero right now, andun na tayo sa loob ng 70. So that is not a good selling opportunity na ngayon. Tapos na yung selling opportunity. So, yeah, ano ba yung magiging technical support? So, 5.45 yung ating technical support and as well as the 4.7 US dollars. Yung ating tinitingnan dito. And siguro guys, isang quick share lang. Diba, may tweet ako actually ni isang gabi na sabi ko, diba, na karamihan ng aking trades ngayon, karamihan ng aking gastusin ngayon ay all paid in crypto. And I think yung pinakang recent na pinakita ko sa inyo is actually my Cebu Pacific flight na nagpay ako gamit in crypto. So, if you haven't checked that, you can actually go to my YouTube channel. Let's look at that quickly. So if you haven't seen that video, you can actually go to my YouTube channel. So type in Gabs Crypto. And meron ako actually bago dito, Crypto Lifestyle. If you want to see kung paano nyo pwede gastusin yung crypto or yung mga profits nyo, you can actually check yung mga magiging sunod kong videos. So yeah, Crypto Lifestyle. So dito makita nyo na bumili ako ng plane ticket using crypto. So, kung gusto niyo malaman kung paano niyo pwede gawin yon, you can actually check my mga videos dyan. And in the coming features, in the future, papakitaan ko din kayo kung paano din siya pwede gamitin sa iba't ibang payment, like Meralco bill, water bill, or let's say, gusto niyo gamitin sa postpaid bill nyo. And yeah, pwede niyo gamitin yung crypto profits nyo. So, you can actually go digital na talaga sa lahat ng inyong transactions with the power of internet. So by using your crypto, you can actually use that anywhere, anytime. So yeah, quick share lang. And siguro yung aking latest na ngayon, yung aking latest na binili ko ngayon sa using crypto is actually this. So ito yung binili ko ngayon with crypto. Ginamit ko naman dito ngayon is yung profits ko kay Bingbon. So, from Bingbon, ang ginawa ko is tinransfer ko siya kay coins.ph, and then from there on, yun yung ginamit ko pang payment. And you can see, hindi ko lang kung kita ito. Nagbay ako actually ng iPhone. So, yeah. You can actually use this anywhere. You can actually use crypto anywhere if you want to know kung paano siya gamitin. So yeah, yun yung quick share lang. Siguro pakita ko din sa inyo kung paano ako bumili sa Apple using crypto. May nag-suggest, Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve. Sige, let's look at the Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve. So, ito, matagal natin siya hindi natingnan, no? So, yeah. Let's look at the Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve and tingnan natin ano yung magiging all-time and foreseeable market high natin. And actually, look at this, guys. I think we are now in the second half of our market cycle. And look at this. We have a strong support at the 56,000 US dollars. So, I think 56,000 is a strong support na ngayon for the Bitcoin price. So, siguro yung buy orders ko na isa-set ko sa 55, isa-set ko ngayon sa 56. Kasi look at this. Tumaas na yung ating halfway point. And look at this. I think, confirm na we are at the second half of our market cycle na. So, yeah. Right now, second half na tayo ng market cycle. And, our maximum market cycle top, ang foreseeable is 154,000. I think that's a monumental na, guys. So, yeah, 154,000 yung pinaka-maximum na pwede natin makita, and that's around February. Pero yun nga, the more na dinadili natin yung bull market, the more na tumataas yung ating market cycle top. So you can see if hindi natin dinali yung market cycle top, if hindi natin dinali yung bull market, you can see na ating market cycle top would be a maximum lang is 138,000. Pero right now, since nadali yung ating bull market, you can see na tumataas yung ating pwedeng iakyat. And right now, ang peak niya is 150,000 US dollars. So yeah, so far looking good siya ngayon. How often do you check your portfolio? So, I actually check when it comes to spot wallet, siguro every other 3 days. Every 3 days. Every 3 days ako nagtitingin sa portfolio ko. Pero when it comes to futures trading, siguro every night. Every lunchtime and every night. Ganun. Unboxing. Tingnan natin. Pero more likely, ang magiging video ko is how can you spend your crypto in Apple. Siguro yun yung maganda doon. Especially if Apple user ka. Or let's say, gusto mo sa Android, let's see how can we use crypto or leverage crypto in any OS. Sir Gab, saan ka nakafocus ngayong crypto? Nakafocus ako actually ngayon kay Bitcoin and Ethereum. So, yeah, ang maganda kasi dito, guys, if pa-decline yung Bitcoin, if nag-decline yung Bitcoin price, or let's say nagkakaroon ng dip, then yeah, that is a good opportunity. And ito din pala, guys, may habit din pala si altcoin season. So, meron, di ba, naalala niyo yung sinasabi ko sa inyo dati, Bitcoin, whenever na Bitcoin is consolidating, doon tayo more likely makita ng altcoin season. So, saan ba tayo nakita ng altcoin season the last time? Nakita tayo ng altcoin season whenever na, ito, yung movement na yan, this window area, dyan tayo nagkaroon ng altcoin season. So, di ba naalala nyo nung between March, April, and May, halos lahat ng altcoins tumaas. Kasi nga, nag-consolidate si Bitcoin. So, yung window area kung saan mag-pump si Bitcoin, yung window area kung saan mag-pump yung altcoins is whenever Bitcoin is not breaking a new high, at the same time, it's not breaking an all-time low. In that case, walang all-time low, walang all-time high, then that would be the window area kung saan pwede umakit yung altcoin. So, right now, saan ba tayo nakita ng area na yon? So, ito, dito nag-pump si Ethereum nung nagkaroon tayo ng window area dyan. Ito, another altcoin season, another altcoin season. So, yeah, I think if mag-rebound to, possible na dyan tayo makita ng altcoin season. Itong rebound na yan. So, yan yung ating kailangan tingnan ngayon. And, siguro, the moment na mag-breakout yan, dyan tayo mag-invest with altcoins. Pero right now, wala pa tayong breakout. So, yun yung tinitingnan ko ngayon. Bitcoin muna before altcoins. And as usual, follow Bitcoin first before investing in altcoins. Sir, boss, ano mangyari kapag ganyan na ang RSI? Oversold in the 15-minute pero oversold in the 15 and hourly pero sa 4-hour time frame, hindi siya overbought. Iba kasi yung I think ito yung problem ng karamihan ng mga traders. Hindi nila alam kung ano ba yung susundan nila. So, if you are trading at the 4-hour time frame, then ang susundan mo, of course, is yung 4-hour time frame. Pero if you are trading at the hourly time frame, then of course, sundan mo yung hourly time frame. So, yeah, ganun ginagawa ko. Kaya, 4-hour time frame ako usually Kasi doon ako usually nagka-trade for a time frame. So kung anong time frame sinusundan mo, yun yung susundan mong indicators para hindi ka malito sa inyong trades. TLM naman, sir. Sige, let's look at TLM. Let's look at TLM. UST. Thanks, Jomar Rojas, for the donation. Appreciate it. TLM, let's look at this in the 4-hour time frame. Mas maganda sa 4-hour. I think TLM is consolidating pa din, no? You can actually see na TLM has this resistance area. So, ayun na, may resistance area kay TLM. And right now, I think it's going to consolidate pa further. When are we going to flip bullish with TLM? If ma-break natin si, I think 23 cents. If ma-break natin si 23 cents, then yeah, that's doon mag-bullish si TLM. Pero right now, consolidation, you can actually swing trade that kasi look at that. Meron tayong support and resistance. So in that case, what you can actually do is swing trade this if gusto mo ipagkakitaan siya at TLM. Yung kanyang pump and dump movement, pwede mo siya pagkakitaan. Pero yeah, if let's say mag-break siya to the upside, if magkaroon tayo ng breakout dito sa ating 23 cents, then yeah, that's where we are going to. That's where you can actually long TLM. And guys, if you want to trade any crypto with the lowest fees possible, Bingbon maganda, as well as Phoenix, Bitcoin trading, Phoenix, and of course, mas maganda ng Bitcoin trading din on Bingbon kasi yun yung mura din yung fees. Pero if habol yung investment, guys, iba yung investment sa trading eh. Investment, you just wanted to put in money for the long term. Trading, you want to buy in sa mga short term movements like yung mga pump and dump action, pwede mo siya i-maximize. So for investment, you can actually trade in crypto.com. So in crypto.com, you can actually stake your coins, and dito, of course, if mag-stake ka ng CRO, pwede ka actually makuha ng kanilang magandang Visa card, which is this one. So yeah, if you want to get this beautiful Visa card kay crypto.com, then yeah, you can actually sign up dito, and you can actually use my sign up link na you can find in the description down below, or you could actually use my sign up code, which is GABSCrypto. And guys, ang kagandahan dito, if you are going to stake your coins, you can actually earn up to 14.5 interest per annum, both on altcoins, Bitcoin, as well as on stable coins. So yeah, if gusto nyo i-calculate din yung makuha nyo rewards, then you can actually go to crypto.com/earn, and dito may calculator sila kung ano yung gusto nyong i-stake. So let's say gusto mo mag-stake ng Bitcoin, and then meron kang, let's say, $400 for 3 months, you can actually see na pwede ka mag-earn ng $26 per annum when you're going to stake Bitcoin. So yeah, if you want to invest talaga, crypto.com is the best place for investment. BNB, sir, can you share your insights about BNB? O nga, hindi pa natin nakita si BNB. Sige, let's look at BNB muna before we do other analysis. And look at this. Ito yung analysis natin kay BNB. So, let's give you a quick recap. Nagkaroon tayo ng falling wedge, breakout, and na-play out natin siya exactly as predicted. And I think, naabutan natin yung bullish divergence. So, look at that. That is another area. So, naglagay tayo ng panibagong long position dito, diba? Nagkaroon ng breakout. So, ang take profit area natin would be the $508. Pero right now, ano ba yung next movement natin kay BNB? Well, you can actually see na ating technical target was actually the $508, which was met exactly as predicted. And our technical support is actually the $450. So, that would mean na that could be a good buying opportunity, as well as the $435. So, I think BNB is going to consolidate pa further dito. Pump and dump pa din siya, not unless ma-break natin itong $508. So, if magkaroon tayo ng 4-hour candle close above the 508, then yeah, that would be a good opportunity for BNB. Pero right now, wala pa tayong opportunity, not unless ma-break natin yung 508 and a strong support at this $450. So, that is for the BNB price action. Polkadot, sige. Hindi nga din actually nakita si Polkadot, no? Sige, let's give you a quick update kay Polkadot. Ano ba maganda? Kraken? Yeah, meron tayo actually kay Kraken. So, you can see na we are now at our, sa taas na tayo. So, the previous resistance is now going to act as a support. So, I think Polkadot can actually consolidate above this area. And yeah, let's look at siguro let's try to zoom out. So right now, that is going to be a strong support. Pero, yeah, let's look at this in the daily time frame. In the daily time frame, you can actually see na that is a strong resistance pala. So you can actually see na yan, no? That is a major resistance for Polkadot. So possible na ma-reject siya dyan. And in that case, if ma-reject siya dyan, then I think pwede tayo mag-consolidate dyan further. Pero, yep, if wala kasing buy volume, oh, ito yung pangit dito eh. Walang buy volume, so hindi, I'm not expecting a pump yet for Polkadot. If ang maganda dito kasi if nag-break siya to the upside with buy volume, then that would be a good time to invest more with Polkadot. Pero right now, wala pa tayong buy volume, so I think it's going to consolidate pa further dito. And yeah, as usual, always secure your capital and secure your profits. You can actually also see na meron tayo increasing price, declining RSI. That's not good. That would mean na that is a bearish trend reversal to the downside. So, siguro yun lang yung ka-worry dito. Pwede tayo actually bumalik kay 50 moving average. Ito. So, yun yung maganda tingnan dito in the daily time frame for Polkadot. Shiba Inu tapos na. You can actually scroll back dito sa video natin. And yeah, siguro hanggang dyan lang muna. Tingnan natin yung poll. Which will happen first? Bitcoin at 57k or Bitcoin at 67k? Karamihan, 71% of you out of the 620 votes voted for Bitcoin at 57k. So let's see if we are going to see that. So let's give you a last and final analysis for Bitcoin before we end this live. So right now, Bitcoin is still playing this. Yung ating latest analysis, which is yung falling wedge. So right now, yung ating opportunity dito, if this breaks bearish, then yeah, we are going to get the height of this falling wedge, and then lagyan natin sa possible point of breakout. So if nag-break bearish, yun yung ating play. Pero if this breaks bullish, then our technical target would be this top of the wedge or top of the channel. So right now, wala pa tayong swing tradable opportunity, not unless ma-break natin tong falling channel. And yeah, mag-add ako ng long position if ma-break natin yan, paakyat. Pero right now, wala pa akong opportunity, and I think this is a healthy pullback kasi if you're going to look at the daily time frame, the 50 moving average, Bitcoin has this habit of going back to the 50-day moving average. So look at this. Let's try to give you a quick recap dito before we end this live. You can actually see we always go back to the 50-day moving average. And right now, we are so far off with the 50-day moving average. So in that case, we are going to expect a pullback. So siguro retest dyan. And then siguro dyan tayo ulit mag-bounce and then makita ulit ng pump. Pero who knows? Tingnan natin in the coming hours yung for our time frame falling wedge. So yun muna yung update natin for today, guys. If you find this video useful and informative, please give this video a like. And guys, if you want to see more contents like this, please subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next video, guys, and bye-bye for now.